Welcome back, everybody, to the 2023 Guernsey Press Pride of Guernsey Awards. Hope you enjoyed your food. Thanks, and Pierre, by the way. Top job, as always. Now, the awards in just a moment. First, we're going to introduce our guest hosts for the evening, one of which, best known for his 3 FIA World Touring Car Championship titles, and his wife Jo founded the Premature Baby Foundation, which provides vital support for the Bailiwicks premature babies and their families. And I must say, they both Jo and Andy, have been long-standing supporters of this amazing event from day one, from the very beginning, 7 years ago in 2016. So we're delighted they're back again for this year's event. Please welcome Jo and Andy Prio. Welcome. Looking very glamorous, as always, the pair of you. Jo, first of all, can you believe 20 years since the Premature Baby Foundation was launched? 20 years.
20 years, yes. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? So we've now got 3 flats, so I'm really pleased to say that. I'm really enjoying it, and we're helping lots of families, and we're going to keep doing it hopefully for another 20 years. But thank you to all the community that keeps supporting us, because without you, I wouldn't be able to keep the flats going.
And you say a third flat now based in Southampton to go with the other 2. Does that mean extra work? Well, of course it means extra work, but have you got extra people to help you with this work?
Not really. It's myself and Sammy work mainly in the office. We have a girl who helps us with our social media, and we've got Dean in Southampton that is always there on hand to help people who fly over last minute. It can be middle of the night, it can be any time. He's there, so we're lucky to have good people around us.
And there's something tonight, there's info on the tables, the Buy a Night campaign. Just explain a bit about that.
Yeah, the Buy a Night, well, it's a bit of a campaign that I want to carry on doing. It's not just a one-year thing. I just want to get the flats covered. There's about 15,000 per flat, and we'd just like people to give £5 per month just to keep the flats running, and that would help me a lot.
There you go. There's info on the tables. Thank you very much, Jo.
You.
I mean, Andy, you must be so proud of your wife, what she's done in 20 years.
I know. It's been amazing. I mean, literally, she's a whirlwind. She's out the door at 8 in the morning. I don't even get a chance to speak to her during the day. There's one thing after another, and she's extremely driven. And I think it's fair to say, without Jo's continuous support, it wouldn't be what it is today. So she deserves a special, congratulations for that. It's 20 years, and to keep a charity going for longer than 3 years is really tricky. It's not getting any easier now with all the compliance and everything else that goes on. So I think we were told only recently that charity should be run by a minimum of 4 people, and actually it's Jo running it every day, from booking people into the flats on New Year's Eve or on Christmas Eve to running down and shaking a bucket, and Jo's extremely driven, so she deserves, everything she's done.
So basically runs it, single-handedly. Yeah. When it comes to the motorsport, you're still testing involved with that, you're still developing as well, doing a lot of all that, and you're still travelling around the world doing it as well.
Yeah, I mean, there may be snow on top, but there's still a little bit of fire down below. So, yeah, still racing a little bit here and there. Seb's stealing the limelight, and he's the future, and I'm very proud of what he's doing. Driving for Porsche out in America, travelling backwards and forwards, which is no easy thing when you're such a young kid on your own. And yeah, I mean, I'm still winning the odd race here and there. Won the classic TT at Goodwood last month, and then recently won Spa. So in the Ford GT40, but doing lots of work and ambassadorial stuff, and just keeping busy really.
You mentioned winning there. That thrill of winning, is it still the same all these years on?
It's very difficult just to take the racing out of you. Every day I woke up and dreamed of being better than the day before, and then you don't just stop overnight. So it's very nice getting into the race car, and obviously with the classics, if you don't win it, you go home and it's fine. But if you're obviously a professional driver and it's your livelihood, you feel the pain between races before you next go out and try and win and keep your contract for another year. So it was a lovely win for me at the TT, because it's one of the biggest international races of the year. And it's nice to show people there's still a bit of life in the old dog, but I'm not looking for anything more than just, being a good ambassador for Aston Martin and Multimatic, who I work for, and being around to help Seb and some other younger drivers who I'm sort of assisting over in the UK. So yeah, it's great, but you say, you're always a racer, so the speed's still there, but you just can't take all the extra pressure I remember when I decided to retire 4 or 5 years ago, and it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders, which I didn't realise was there for 20 years. So, and now I can put on some weight. To be honest, after that, those, what are they, crispy ducks. This shirt did fit before the evening, but, but I'm afraid I do apologise if a few buttons do let go. So I did buy the Springy shirt anyway, so it should be fine.
Still winning, Andy, because I know you had a big birthday fairly recently.
It was 40, yeah.
And you're still making, big 4-0, that's what I was going to say. And you're still making front pages of magazines. We're not talking Auto Trader, we're talking Auto Sports. You were front page fairly recently?
I was, yeah. It's the 4th time. I think they gave me a sort of front cover for my world titles, which was nice. But yeah, obviously winning the TT Classic is the biggest international historic race of the year, and it's a grid full of Formula 1 drivers, and Jensen and Webber and many other superstars of the current era. So it was nice to win and show them that I still have some good speed. And it was a big win at Goodwood. As 300,000 people at the track, and it's very nice. I'm now an ambassador for the circuit, and the Duke's done an amazing job with the festival there and everything that he's done. So it's lovely to win every now and again. I can't remember the last win I had. I think it was the 2019 or something. So it was nice just to feel a bit special for a day.
Still got it, isn't he? Still got it.
Sometimes.
Let's hear it for these two amazing people, Joe and Andy Prio. Thank you for now, guys. Thank you very much. So pleased they're here. Absolute superstars. Right, now time for the main event. The winners in each award, each category, will get a prize of £1,000 and one of the very coveted Pride of Guernsey medals as well. Just a reminder, we are being streamed at the moment across the planet via the guernseypress.com website, so we are live at the moment. Hello if you're listening online. First event, the first prize of the night is Angel of the Year, and this is sponsored by Ravenscroft. Now, this award, it really acknowledges the work of the many health professionals who've dedicated their careers to looking after our well-being, and in many cases, saving lives. Often working around the clock and sometimes under extreme pressure as well. Now it's over to Joe, who's going to go through the finalists. There's 3 of them. Joe, it's over to you.
It's me first this time. And first on the list is the Bulstrode Oncology Unit for going the extra mile to help cancer patients, providing care, kindness, positivity and practical support for all those who need it. Second one is the Critical Care Unit for their amazing dedication and professionalism, as well as humour and positivity when caring for those who are seriously ill. And the third is the Representative Care Team for their therapeutic, trauma-informed and insightful work they do with children and young people who do not live in the care of their birth parents, including working with foster carers and professionals to help make sense of the child's experience. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you very much, Joe. And to announce the winner of this award, please welcome from Ravenscroft, Robin Newbold.
Thank you very much. My turn first. I'd like to thank each and every one of the members of the Bulstrode Oncology Unit, the Critical Care Unit, and the Reparative Care Team, who all hold incredibly special places in the lives and hearts of the people who need their care and their help. I'm proud that Ravenscroft has sponsored Angel of the Year since the Pride of Guernsey Awards was launched in 2016. Every single year, the nominations amaze us and inspire us. And I honestly say it's a privilege to sit with the finalists and hear firsthand of the work they do, the pressures and challenges they face, and to learn what drives them to keep turning up for work day after day to help those in need. It's been 2 years since I was last on this stage to present Angel of the Year, and as I said at the time, my own mum was one of those in need as she fought her own cancer battle. It's particularly poignant then that Bulstrode should be here tonight, having made such a massive positive difference to her life, which she lost just a few months ago. Everybody nominated and shortlisted tonight makes our island a better place to be, and we're all extremely grateful. But now it's the winner of the Angel of the Year award. The judges commented that this team was passionate and dedicated to make a meaningful difference to the local community by benefiting our island, helping improve the emotional well-being of those children that so dearly need them. The winner is the reparative care team.
Well, we really weren't expecting that, so thank you very, very much for the award. We set up the team in 2018, and it's made a huge difference to local children who are placed in the care of the states of Guernsey. And we work sort of really, the team is so passionate and caring about the children. But mostly, we'd like to thank the foster carers who care. They open up their hearts and their lives to children to make a difference. And really, we want to honour them tonight. Rosie, did you say something?
I think the thing that I'd like to say is, so I'm a play therapist and I work with children, and some of the children that I get the privilege to work with and the adults who care for them, it's astounding. So I guess I'd like to extend my thanks to the children and those adults who care for them, and we get to be part of their journey, and we're just so lucky to be able to do that.
Thank you.
Congratulations, first award of the night. Our second award is the Arts Contribution of the Year, sponsored by Moonpig. Now, this award recognises the important part that the arts play in our community here and celebrates those creative people who use their talents, their time, their dedication to make our community a better place. So to find out who the three finalists are, here's Andy.
Okay. So the finalists this evening for the Arts Contribution of the Year are Ben Pierre for his photography, which skillfully captures and documents all aspects of life, including nature, people, and the world around him. Ross Lebrun for his chalk, art, and sculptures, which have risen to prominence this year off the back of his Dad Makes Stuff Facebook page, leading him to organising Guernsey's first community chalk art festival. And we have Martin and Carrie Welsh for their work running the vault in town, providing a much-needed platform and support for the musicians of all ages to showcase their talents. All the best of luck.
Cheers, Andy. Now, unfortunately, Andy Patch of award partner Moonpig couldn't be here in person, but it's okay. Thanks to the wonders of technology, he should appear on the screen behind me to announce the winner. And I'd like to invite James Fuller of the Guernsey Press back on stage to present the award on his behalf. Let's hear it again for James.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry that I can't be with you this evening to present this award. Moonpig are proud once again to sponsor the Arts Contribution of the Year award. The aim of this is to acknowledge the role that art plays to recognise individuals through their talent, time and dedication to make this section an invaluable asset to our community. There was a wide range of brilliant nominations this year, which clearly show how many individuals we have in the bailiwick that are recognised by our community for their outstanding talent. The general public whittled this down to the three nominations. I will just go through the three people. Ben Fiore, an incredible talented photographer that showcased our beautiful island at its best. Best well known for his photography with incredible sunsets and natural scenes across the bailiwick, but having a flair for all types of photography. Second nominee, Ross Lebrun, has been recognised by the public for his artistic creativity, whether it's through his Facebook website, whether it's all his chalk drawings on the side of bunkers on roads, the island games and any other aspects within the community. Ross's, as I said, Facebook page is brilliant. The third, Martin and Carrie Walsh, who run the Vault. They've supported for many years local bands, new bands, upcoming bands, as well as established bands. They give them the platform to perform, so people can come in and listen to them and go away appreciating the music that these people put on. Whilst all three individuals are well deserving of this award, the individual that has been chosen, the Art Contribution of the Year, has shown great enthusiasm to share his passion with the community and brighten up the island, engaging and encouraging children and adults to discover their creativity and put a smile on people's faces. The winner of the Moonpig Pride of Guernsey Award is Ross LeBron.
I've got to say, this is a massive out of the blue surprise. I thank the guy that nominated me, but when I read the people that are going to be coming up here, Angel of the Year, Bailiwick Community Hero, Emergency Hero of the Year, I just feel that I've been doing some chalk on the floor, and I'm very, very happy, and I'm humbled. And while I'm up here, at the moment, the boxing club have asked me if I would do a mural on the front of their building. I used to box years ago, and it's really good for kids, for their confidence, and it gets them on the straight and narrow. And if anyone's in here that would like to sponsor a mural on the front of the building, then please get in touch with the boxing club and we can get something really nice on there. But for this award, I mean, I'm over the moon. Thank you very much.
There you go, another well-deserved winner. Okay, the Pride of Guernsey Awards 2023. Number 3 is Customer Service of the Year. Now, this is sponsored by DWA. And this one celebrates really those businesses and individuals who go the extra bit, the extra mile, if you like. They take time to make us feel valued and add a bit of sparkle to our day. So let's find out more about this year's finalists in this category. Joe has got the details.
And the first one is Denise Nalder, who works at the Co-op en route at St Andrews, where he greets everyone with a friendly smile, is always happy to assist and advise, and takes time to connect with customers. Second is Lydia Ted, who works at Iris and Dora Studios, where she inspires people of all ages to be creative, takes the stress out of parties, and provides a calming and fun presence for all. And the third nominee tonight is Tuesday Williams, who works at the Isle of Sark Shipping, where she shares her detailed knowledge of her home island of Sark and works tirelessly to provide consistent and personalised customer service, always with a smile. Good luck, everyone.
Some great nominations there. Well, let's find out who's going to win. And welcome to present it from DWA, Penny Wilson.
Good evening to you all. It's a great pleasure and honour for DWA to be sponsoring customer service for the second year running. I particularly like this category because my philosophy in life is it's nice to be nice. And judging from the vast amount of nominations to then coming in the final 3 of this category, these 3 worthy people obviously offer that on a day-to-day basis. As judges, we were left to ponder over and decide. This was not an easy task to choose one who stood out over and above the other 2 candidates. We could see that all 3 of you have put 5 years plus into your current employment, which means you're all now a big asset in your fields. Our 3 winners, because in my mind you all are winners, is Dennis from the Co-op en route for his big, warm, friendly smile, whom he greets with customers and nothing being too much trouble for him. Tuesday for her worth ethic and great customer service at the Isle of Sark Shipping. And Lydia, who goes over and beyond in her work at Iris and Doria Studios, inspiring young and old to be creative and helping out the children's birthday parties. But as they say, there can only be one winner, and this year we would like to award the Customer Service of the Year to Dennis Nelder.
Well, I didn't know I'd be here. Yeah. First, I would like to thank the people who nominated me and the one who trusted me. I've been in Guernsey like, 22 years now? Yeah, I'm a donkey. Well, why not, eh? I'm older than the ones who've been born a few days ago. And I thank Guernsey for having me here. And this is awesome. Like I'd like to thank Brehon Ward as well for supporting me. I work at the hospital. Yeah, Brehon Ward and oncology. You're amazing. Yeah. And I'd like to thank the ones who nominated me, voted for me, even the ones who didn't vote for me. And yeah, there's a mistake, mate. You know what I mean? And my blue-eyed monster there, Holy Mullet, my partner. And Lydia and Tuesday, you should have been a Wednesday, really. Yeah. Everyone in here, thank you very much. And thank you, the Filipino community in Guernsey. That's why I had that awesome, votes. I think we're 1,000 in here. I'm at 65,000 in Guernsey. I had 64,000 votes. I think, yeah. And of course, our maker. I'm religious. Sorry. Thank you very much for everything. Like I said, Guernsey, thank you. And Honey, my rock, my blue-eyed monster, Holy Mullet. She wants me to say her. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, brilliant. Love it. Now we move on to Bailiwick Community Hero, thanks to our sponsors of this particular award, the Fort Group. Now, this award is to thank those who promote and protect our islands and who play a part in preserving our identity, heritage, and way of life, really, creating a community we can all be very proud of. So it's over to Andy, who's going to reveal our 3 finalists for this category.
He's definitely a donkey, that's for sure. He's got all the chat of the Imperial there. Right, okay, we have the finalists of the Bailiwick Community Hero Award, and these finalists are Anita Davies, for the huge impact she has had on families through her work in the antenatal education and birth doula support, and as a pregnancy and postnatal mother and baby yoga teacher, devoting her life to helping our community nurture its next generation. We have Debbie Duport for her work in the community, including volunteering at the hospital, at St Martin's School, and most recently volunteering as a marshal at the Island Games, always going above and beyond to bring light to others' lives and to put smiles on people's faces. And we have Jim Phillips for his fundraising work for the charity Trips Fund, collecting and selling second-hand goods to help people pay for the young people of Alderney to travel off island on a variety of trips, allowing them to experience different countries and cultures which they would not otherwise be able to do. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Andy. And to announce the winner, please welcome from the Fort Group, Will Annan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Fort Group are extremely proud to be the sponsors of this newly established Pride of Guernsey Award, Bailiwick Community Hero. The Bailiwick Community Hero of the Year Award is a recognition of those individuals who work within our bailiwick communities, often tirelessly and without recognition, to ensure the safeguarding of our identities, heritage and way of life. In a world that is changing so quickly and in so many ways, not all good, there are growing pressures on local communities, and it is the actions of our bailiwick heroes that reflect the true community values that we hold close to our heart in these beautiful islands. They provide a sanctuary of support for our residents and preserve the customs and heritage for all of us, and also for all the future generations that are lucky enough to live here. The Fort Group is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year, and we felt that with this award being all about the kindness of people who give selflessly to their community, it closely aligned with our culture and our belief that people are at the core of what we do both inside and outside of the office every day. This award is in recognition of what these individuals bring to our communities and is a wonderful way for our community to say thank you. This award acknowledges individuals who have made an often unrecognised, long-standing commitment to their island communities. These are the people who provide and protect the way of life we are used to, and ultimately, these individuals help to create the unique feeling that living in the Bailiwick of Guernsey provides. The standard of finalists in this category has been extremely high, and each nominee embodies all the previously mentioned attributes, so well done to all of you. Well done as well for all the time and energy and commitment that you give to our bailiwick. And just before I reveal the winner, I would like us all to celebrate and thank all the nominees with a round of applause. Thank you. Now, the winner. The winner has given a huge amount of time and effort to their community for more than 20 years. They have made a real difference to so many lives within their community, allowing young people to thrive and develop while safeguarding their community's identity, heritage, and way of life. So without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to announce the inaugural winner of the Pride of Guernsey Award for the Bailiwick Community Hero of the Year goes to, from Alderney, Jim Phillips. Now, be here tonight, so I'd ask Sally Dorber to come up and collect it for him.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Clearly, I'm not Jim Phillips, but I'm extremely proud to be here and thank everybody on his behalf. We lived in Alderney for 6 years before we moved to Guernsey quite recently. We had lots to do with the Trips Fund, lots to do with Jim, and he just is the most amazing, selfless man. I promised I wouldn't cry. But anyone that knows Jim knows that he'll do anything for anybody. He spent the last 40 years fundraising, the last just over 20 years setting up the Trips Fund, raising money through the Trips Fund. As was mentioned before, he continuously collects items, does house clearances, does jumble sales, and all of the money from all of those things that he does goes back into the young people of Alderney. It enables them to do lots of things they couldn't do potentially without the Trips Fund money. Children have been on geography field trips to Iceland, they've been skiing, lots of sports teams have managed to come over to Guernsey or go to the UK. School trips get to happen every year. Children go to the zoo in Southampton. There's hundreds and hundreds of things that Jim has raised money for. When I spoke to him earlier and said, Jim, what do you want me to say? What shall I say to people? He said, oh, I don't know. I don't keep a tab. He just does it purely out of the goodness of his heart. And he really is a wonderful man that's done it for a very long time. So congratulations to everybody, obviously, who is nominated. And please join me in giving Jim a huge round of applause and clap. Thank you very much.
Well done, guys. Congratulations. Our next award is Carer of the Year, sponsored by Specsavers. And this one, it honours those in our society who selflessly give up their time to care for others, whether they're family members, friends, loved ones, animals, patients, always going above and beyond and expecting nothing in return. That's what it's all about, Carer of the Year. So over to Joe, who's going to reveal the 3 finalists in this category.
And the first one is Audney Mignot, Memorial Hospital Healthcare Assistants. For their vital role in delivering care for patients on the island and improving the lives of those in the community, as well as their work in the early days of the pandemic, protecting the community from COVID while putting themselves on the front line. And the second tonight is Amelia Fernandez, for going above and beyond in her work as a carer at Le Chateau, offering not only dedicated care but also kindness, company and friendship to the residents, including during COVID lockdowns. And third tonight is North Team Senior Carers, for always being warm and welcoming and offering care and support day and night for people in their own homes, allowing them to retain the best quality of life and sense of independence. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Joe. And to announce the winner of Carer of the Year, please welcome from Specsavers, Dame Mary Perkins.
Oh, wow, what an evening. Do you know, this is one of my favourite ones, the carer, because as you get older, you realise that sometime or other you might need to be cared for. So it's very close to my heart, and I'm really proud that Specsavers can support this award. It's something we work on ourselves within our own company, where we say we make a difference to people's lives through better sight and hearing, and this is what carers do, isn't it? Making a difference to people's lives. That's something else for you, James. Making a difference. MAD, you can be a little mad every day, maybe. Anyway, the carers are a quiet army. They're working behind the scenes, giving their time to care for and look after many people, the welfare of others. So it could be somebody they know, or it could be a loved one, or they could be working in a care home and caring for people every day. And I know that some people on our table have got tonight off, but they're back at work tomorrow. So that shows the care that they take for the people they work for. So that's what carers do. And do you know, their efforts quite often go unnoticed by us. That's what I think. We don't sort of notice these people. So this is an evening that we will notice them, because the people they're looking after rely on them day in, day out. So that's how important it is. The award acknowledges all the help that they give, and I think it's very good to have an award for that. I'm really so proud to be in Guernsey. We have so much going for us here, don't we? That's, and I've read the nominees. Unfortunately, I wasn't around to do the judging. I'd make a rotten judge, because as James said earlier, everyone's a winner, and it's very difficult to choose a winner out of all the nominees that come through. But choosing a winner, we have to do that, don't we? And I'll just say a little bit. I won't go through everybody because we've seen that on the screen now. This person goes above and beyond the requirements of the job. So it's not in her job description, but she does think about and care for people even when the day is finished. Apparently, and everything I've read was really good, she comes across as being really passionate about her role and doesn't think of herself at all, only the people she's caring for. And she makes a real impact on those people's lives and the families of those people as well, because she offers friendship. It's not just a job to her, and she does it with passion. And the residents really feel that they belong in a family, not just in a place that they live in. So that's really good. So I think I better open this golden envelope. I love these envelopes. I'm going to have a look at who the winner is. So the winner this year of the Guernsey Press Pride of Guernsey Carer of the Year Award is Amelia Fernandez.
Oh my God, I'm so in tears. I didn't expect that. And it's very special for me after 18 years working at Chateau de Village. Work very hard, especially in the COVID time when we think about us families. And sometimes, like my family, no time, we need to be there for them. And at the end of the day is us future. And I find the old people who are the most experienced in my life. They teach us how to live life. And I feel so very special today, and just give me simple strength to carry on, do all my best for the ones needs most. And thank you, everybody, for voting on me. Thank you for the judge. I don't know what to say. I'm just so proud of myself. Thank you.
And there you go, another Pride of Guernsey Award winner. On to award number 6, Emergency Hero of the Year, sponsored by MSG. Now, this award, it celebrates the dedication and bravery of the guardians of our community who do a lot of vital work around the clock in often dangerous conditions on land, on sea and in the air to respond to emergency situations and save lives. This is what they're doing, as well as those ordinary people among us as well who step up to the plate and become a hero when needed. So let's find out about the 3 finalists. It's over to Andy.
Okay. So tonight, this evening's Emergency Hero of the Year nominees are, we have Colby Bridgman, who was just 5 years old. When his mother, Jessica Payne, collapsed and he called 999, saving her life with his quick actions. And actually, we have an audio here from Colby's phone call, which I think we're going to play.
Hello, it's emergency service.
My mom can't breathe properly and
Just say that again to me.
Mummy can't breathe properly and we live on road.
And what's your post? Do you know your postcode?
Mummy, what's our postcode?
And can you tell me exactly what's happened?
Mummy fell and she can't really breathe properly.
Your mummy can't breathe properly. Okay, what's your name?
Colby.
How do you spell that?
Yeah.
We're going to get some help to you, okay? You just stay on the line with me, okay? Did you say your name's Colby?
Yeah.
Colby, okay. Are you with your mummy now? And when did mummy fall over?
I don't know.
You don't know, okay. That's all right. You're doing really well. So when you talk to mummy, does she talk back to you like she normally does?
She can't now because she's on the spare floor lying down and she's closing her eyes.
She's closing her eyes. The ambulance is on its way, Colby, okay? You're doing really well, okay? And when you try and talk to her again, is she going to talk to you?
Mummy? Mummy?
Did she say anything to you?
No.
No. All right, Colby. How old are you?
5.
You're 5, okay. Colby, I'm going to stay on the phone with you, but the ambulance is coming, okay?
Okay. I can hear the ambulance.
You can hear the ambulance. Okay, keep knocking on the door.
I'm going to knock on the door now.
Okay, knock on the door again. She's fallen over. Well done, Colby. That's really good for knocking on the door. And the ambulance is coming. Can you hear its sirens?
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to look for you, okay? So when they get there, and you will show them how to get into your house and take them to Mummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're doing so well, Colby.
I think that's what a... What an amazing little boy, what a hero he is, and to keep that calm in that situation, well, I take my hat off. By the way, I start cracking and getting worse and worse and more emotional during these awards as the night goes on, just to warn you. Okay, so that's Colby Bridgman, and now we have Hilton Roosh, who used his training as a former paramedic to save John Greenfield's life after he had a heart attack. And last but definitely not least, St John's Ambulance and Rescue Service, who are on duty 24/7. (24/7), 365 days a year, responding to almost 10,000 emergency cases and non-emergency transfers every year. So I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very much, Andy. Well, let's find out to present the award for Emergency Hero of the Year. Please welcome from MSG, Dr. Kalavani Ramalingam.
So get two for the price of one. I'm here with my husband, Gopinath Rao, who's also a fellow consultant at MSG. So it's a great honor to represent MSG here today. MSG takes immense pleasure in being able to sponsor this award again here. It's particularly close to all our hearts at MSG because it captivates the spirit of what we do as an organization. We've had excellent nominations, as we have seen and heard just now. Where would we be without St. John's Ambulance, particularly the topography of the island? They've been the backbone of the emergency medical care and delivering this outside of the hospital and every other setting. They provide the urgent care needed until the patient reaches the hospital and well beyond after they leave the hospital. Their round-the-clock service has provided time-critical help for many patients in their hour of need. And I take this opportunity to thank them on behalf of the community for the excellent work they do. Mr. Hilton Roosh's nomination is particularly personal to me as a cricket mom because this act of heroism that we just heard about happened in a cricket field when you're least prepared for it. So this was watched by my son and my husband, his well-coordinated care where he quickly jumped into action. They were in praise of Hilton's efforts to save John's life, and we were very pleased to hear that John's doing well. Hilton has outdone himself as a former paramedic. As they say, once a medic or paramedic, you can never take that out of you. Well done, Hilton. Thank you. We've all heard Colby Bridgman, and I can see a few tears here as well. So it's very difficult, particularly to step up in the face of disaster. And it's much worse so in a personal disaster when you see someone you love in distress. Now, we all train as doctors, nurses, and paramedics to remember what to do in emergencies and drills many, many times with simulation. But this young boy, who's just 5, he made such a time-critical call to save his mother's life, as we have heard today. In applauding him, I don't just applaud him, but his mother as well, Jessica Payne, for training such a young boy to raise up to the occasion. Now, this was a tough call between all 3 nominations during the judging process, but I'm pleased to announce that tonight, the hero wearing the cape tonight is our young Colby Bridgman.
Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm not very good at speaking publicly, but yeah, I want to thank Anna Mills because she's the one that nominated Colby and just everyone. Sorry, I'm like, oh. Do you want to say something, darling?
No.
You want to say thank you, everybody?
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Just incredible. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, we move on. Pride of Guernsey Awards 2023. And next is Diversity and Inclusion, sponsored by Insurance Corporation. And this award, it recognises people and organisations who embrace diversity and inclusion, making the community or their workplace a better place to be, where differences are celebrated and the people around them feel valued and included. So Joe's got details on who the 3 finalists are for this award. Back to Joe.
And tonight's nominees is first Karen Blanchford, who was the first ever Executive Director of Guernsey Disability Alliance, where she was at the forefront of campaigning for discrimination legalisation, as well as being involved in diversity initiatives such as We All Matter A, Purple Tuesday and the Access for All campaign. Second tonight is Pause for Support, which uses highly trained dogs to improve people's lives in the Bailiwick, providing those who need it with specialised help and support, boosting their independence, well-being and confidence. And third tonight is Emily and Me, Guernsey. A local parental support network to help and educate families, friends and the wider community to give children with ADHD the best possible support and to ensure they're accepted and included by all. Good luck.
Thank you. Cheers, Joe. And to announce the winner of this category, please welcome from Insurance Corporation, Michelle Steele.
Wow, how did you follow that previous award? Thank you, Carl, and to the Guernsey Press for allowing Insurance Corporation to be part of the awards this year. I'm absolutely delighted to be here tonight to represent Insurance Corporation and to announce the winner of this year's Pride of Guernsey Diversity and Inclusion Award. This is the first year Insurance Corporation has been part of these awards, and we're really proud to sponsor an award which recognises those people or organisations who embrace diversity and inclusion and ultimately make the community or the workplace a better place to be. At Insurance Corporation, we believe that diversity in the workplace is key to building a successful business, and we encourage new perspectives. We value the opinions of every single member of our team, and we strive to make our workplace somewhere everyone can achieve their best. In sponsoring this award, we want to celebrate others who have helped create an environment where differences are celebrated and the people around them feel valued and included, and more importantly, not excluded. I have to say congratulations to everyone who was nominated this year, and to the finalists here tonight. You all thoroughly deserve to be here, and good luck to you all. The reason why award ceremonies such as this evening are so special in our community is that it gives us the opportunity to find a hidden gem, an unsung hero who rightfully deserves to receive recognition for their hard work and commitment to their cause. As a judge, it never gets any easier, and this year was no exception. The judges were so impressed with all three finalists, and quite frankly, all of you were much deserved of this award in your own right. But, after much consideration, the judges were unanimous in our decision as to the winner of this award. This was somebody who we consider to be an absolute unsung hero in our community, working tirelessly to make a difference and, quite frankly, be an inspiration to us all. The winner was chosen by the judges because they've embraced a pretty negative experience and they've turned it into a positive outcome for the rest of the community to benefit for years to come. They found a support gap in the community which is greatly lacking. They are making a real difference to the quality of people's lives. They are supporting mental health, diversity and inclusion, and neurodiversity in our community. And they are selflessly striving on a daily basis to make our community a better place to be. So on behalf of Insurance Corporation, it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of this year's Pride of Guernsey Diversity Inclusion Award and present it to Emily Slan for founding ADHD and me.
Thank you so much for making me your winner of the Diversity and Inclusion category. I am truly humbled, especially against two other amazing shortlisted nominees. ADHD is still very much spoken about in a negative light, and it's so important for neurodiverse children to grow up in a world that celebrates their differences. ADHD and Me has grown to 180 members and continues to grow daily, which hopefully means that a lot of children who are growing up with ADHD will see the difference that they can make in this world. Thank you.
Well chuffed. Yet another amazing winner. If you are showing your photos, by the way, do take lots of photos. If you're posting them on the socials, the hashtag Pride of Guernsey, so everybody else can see them. And hello if you're tuned in via the modern technology of the internet. Yeah, we're being streamed live this evening as well, so hi to you. Grandparents of the Year is our next award tonight at the Pride of Guernsey. This one's sponsored by the Channel Islands Cooperative Society. And this award, it celebrates all the selfless love and support given by so many grandparents in our community here, many of whom go beyond what is expected, always something extra, stepping up to help with a family crisis maybe, or simply being there in times of need. So let's find out who's up for this award. It's over to Andy.
Okay, our finalists this evening for Grandparents of the Year are Hayley Bull for being an amazing nanny. So she's an amazing nanny to her two very active 6-year-old twin grandsons, taking on the challenge of caring for them wholeheartedly and providing them stability and comfort when their father, her son, was diagnosed with a brain tumour. Jade Reynolds for giving up all her free time to look after her children and her grandchildren while also working full-time as a carer for adults with learning difficulties and doing part-time work on the door, work at the weekends, studying for her adult disability exams. Well done. And Millie Saar. Millie Saar for being her grandchildren's world, always supporting them and trying to make them happy, as well as volunteering for St. John, even when she found it tiring or didn't feel well. Good luck.
Cheers, Andy. Three amazing finalists there. Who is going to win the prize? Well, let's find out from the Channel Islands Cooperative Society. Please welcome on stage John Bond.
I can't believe it's a year already since we were last here doing this. As we gather today to celebrate the Pride of Guernsey Awards, on behalf of the Channel Islands Co-op, may I once again say we are hugely honoured to sponsor this category of Grandparent of the Year. This category holds a special place to many of us because it pays tribute to the love and support that grandparents offer their families and, as a result, the wider community. Throughout the years, we've been privileged to hear many heartwarming tales of local families shedding light on the impact that grandparents have made. We've witnessed firsthand how grandparents go above and beyond, leaving an indelible mark on the lives of their grandchildren and the wider community. It is inspirational to witness the passion and dedication that many grandparents bring to their roles. What strikes us most is their energy. They certainly defy the outdated stereotypes. Instead, these individuals embrace life with gusto. Their spirit and mindset is an example for us all to learn from and aspire to. The Grandparent of the Year category at the Pride of Guernsey Awards presents a remarkable opportunity not only to recognise, but also to celebrate the integral role grandparents play in the lives of young people and the parents in our community. It serves as a reminder to give them the respect and recognition that they deserve, acknowledging them as active and valuable members of our community. So this is our chance to extend our heartfelt gratitude for everything they do and to shine a well-deserved spotlight on these unsung heroes of our island. We are privileged to be among these remarkable finalists tonight, which makes it all the more special for me to announce this year's well-deserved winner. This individual has shown exceptional strength, warmth and love during a challenging time, tackling every obstacle and with enthusiasm and resolve. So it's with immense pleasure I can announce that this year's recipient of the Grandparent of the Year Award is Hayley Ball.
I've brought my daughter-in-law here because I'm a wuss.
So I have to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay. I had a really funny speech prepared until I heard Kobe's call. And it really hit home, actually, that I had to sit my two children down and have those conversations with them of preparing them to make a very similar call to what Kobe did. So actually, it was fine. It was going to be really funny. It was going to be great. But yeah, it hit home at our reality of what life is like for us. I was going to make loads of jokes about my mother-in-law and stuff. Because let's face it, nobody likes their mother-in-law, do they? But yeah. And I've chatted to the other grandparents on our table and listened to their amazing stories. And I think in this day and age that we live in, financially, grandparents are so, so, so important. Like, as parents, we cannot do our lives anymore and work without our children's grandparents. But there is people on this table that, when you listen to their stories, are going above and beyond the call of just having to help us out as parents. And we're in difficult situations. And without Hayley, my boys are so lucky to have her as a grandparent, and it's the only way I can show that I'm grateful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Another very deserving winner. Pride of Guernsey 2023. Hope you're going okay. And another brilliant award. So popular this with the amount of nominations. Neighbour of the Year, sponsored by Guernsey Energy. We all need good neighbours, and it's to recognise the inspirational people at the heart of all our neighbourhoods who make a real difference to the lives of those around them. So Joe has got details right now of the 3 finalists who's up for the awards. Joe, over to you.
And first nominee tonight is Mick and Barbara Gill for being a phenomenal help to their long-standing neighbours, Mike Weesum and his wife, after Mike became less mobile than he used to be, ferrying him back and forth to appointments, shopping, gardening, and helping with whatever was needed. And second tonight is Steve and Mary Martell for being neighbours from heaven. To Jenny Benjamin, always helpful and never complaining, even during building work when relatives came to stay, lending items and even bringing round homegrown cucumbers. And third tonight is Tarina Norman for being a caring neighbour and friend to all in the area, popping in to see if people are well and if they need anything, taking them to shops or anywhere they need to go, and coming up with an idea of a Christmas community event. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. Well, let's find out who's going to win Neighbour of the Year. Please welcome from Guernsey Energy, Alex Herschel.
Hello, everybody. This is my second time having the absolute privilege to come here and represent Guernsey Energy. And again, you've heard from so many people. I think we were all holding it together until we heard about Cody. So as a mother, it's absolutely touched me. So if I sort of get all sort of breaky-uppy, you know why. I think anybody that comes to this event can't go home without being touched by the heroes that we've got, that we walk by and we're with every day of our lives. So I think Guernsey is an incredible place to live. I know moving here 14 years ago, you know, I moved from London, I moved from further away. That sense of community and sense of just togetherness is really special for Guernsey. So I'm absolutely privileged to be here today. So in terms of what we're here to do, I'm here representing Guernsey Energy to give the award for Neighbour of the Year. And I've had that privilege to meet all of you around the table today. And I was sitting and judging, and it was very difficult to do. I mean, what makes a neighbour, what makes somebody, you know, feel comfortable in their home and go above and beyond? It was really hard. So what we really had to do was go back to that definition. And what we were looking for is someone that's done anything from the simple to more and to difference. And the definition was it may have made a real difference for someone's life or had a positive impact on the neighbourhood, perhaps helping keep people safe. No matter where we live in Guernsey, there are people at the very heart of our neighbours, our neighbourhoods, and their contributions deserve to be celebrated. And each of you deserve to be celebrated. But as you're hearing, there can be only one winner today for this award. So all of the listed nominees certainly lived up to that definition, but we could only choose one winner. And the winner we chose, we really felt stood out because we felt that person truly epitomised the definition of a good neighbour, going out of their way to think of others, not only to lift spirits and celebrate occasions such as suggesting a Christmas party for the community, but also helping neighbours during a power cut, helping make sure that everyone had lights and was safe. So whilst it was an incredibly tough call, I know you're looking, I'm delighted to announce that the winner is Tarina Norman.
I'm really surprised, but I was also really grateful to be nominated. And it's just something that you do. You just help. I really don't know what else to say, but I'll continue helping and I'll continue doing what I do. Thank you to my nominators. Thank you to everybody who voted for me. And thank you for this really, really, really proud moment. Thank you.
Well done. Congratulations. An emotional one. It's an emotional event, isn't it? We've heard some amazing stories so far and some more to come. Now, next is the Sports Volunteer of the Year, sponsored by Shaw. This award recognises those who dedicate their time to local sports and without whom many of the activities and pastimes which many of us enjoy probably wouldn't happen. So we're going to find out who the 3 finalists are. It's over to Andy. He's got all the details.
I told you it gets difficult. The finalists for the Sports Volunteer of the Year award goes, first of all, these are the finalists, Caden Tardif for the massive impact. Caden for the massive impact he's had on the children he coaches at North AC, as well as his work as a football referee. We have the Island Games Organising Committee for all the hard work. For all the hard work and dedication they put into making this summer's Island Games such a great success. And Sue Duport for her selfless volunteering for various sporting groups, including the Guernsey Swim All Seasons, the Little Champs, the Wheelchair Chairography, and Guernsey Mobility Let's Go. So, very best of luck, everyone.
Cheers, Andy. So who's going to win Sports Volunteer of the Year? To announce the winner from Shaw, please welcome Lucienne Delamere.
Good evening, everyone. I mean, what an inspiring night, really, isn't it? It's crazy. And it's great to hear all of the amazing stories from all these wonderful people that have been shortlisted. Well done to all of you. Sport's one of those foundations that really does make life great in Guernsey, and our community spirit makes it even stronger. That's why us at Shaw, we're keen to support staff's own social groups, sports groups, local clubs, major events like the Marathon, and of course the Pride of Guernsey Award each year. So many sporting moments are only possible because of the volunteers who work incredibly hard to ensure they go ahead. Without those unpaid officials, the administrators, and the many coaches' passion, hard work, and hours of time that they give up, sport in our island would suffer. So thank you, everybody. This award truly acknowledges the efforts of the people behind the scenes who are just as committed as those who compete. And it really has been a landmark year for tonight's winner. Shaw was coincidentally, I promise, the technology partner of this winners' event, with our engineers working to upgrade 25 sporting sites across the island, some 60 times faster with fibre, which we're really proud to know will have that lasting legacy with sports across these venues. The judges praised the winners, saying, "It's an amazing team who have organised such a complex multi-year project with 8 years' perseverance of having so many people committed. The overall impact for the island was huge as they showcased sport brilliantly and brought the community together in joy. In addition, the levels of effort from 1,300 volunteers demonstrates how much the island really does value sport, and the end result of all their efforts is certainly worthy of recognition by winning this year's Sports Volunteer of the Year. So, the 2023 Sports Volunteer of the Year Award is, of course, the Island Games Organising Committee.
Well, I'm delighted tonight to accept this award on behalf of the organising committee. But as spoken about tonight, without our sports volunteers, this event would not have happened. I'm delighted to be here with Kristen tonight, who was our lead volunteer for the event, who helped to recruit over 1,300 volunteers and deliver the event for Guernsey. So first and foremost, I would like to thank each and every one of our volunteers. And I was delighted to know that our other two nominees on our table were also volunteers at the Games. So obviously this award goes out to them as well. All our volunteers showed up early, they stayed late, and they faced any challenge that we threw at them with unwavering resolve, such as packing, one of our days, packing 5,000 bags for all the athletes and officials throughout the week. The enthusiasm and determination really created an environment where the athletes excelled, the spectators enjoyed themselves, and we hope everyone in Guernsey can remember one of the best island games. And it's really all thanks to our volunteers that helped deliver this. We're delighted to accept this, but this award really is for all our games makers who delivered the games.
Thank you, Julia, and also a big thank you to Julia for spending many more than 37 hours a week on organising the Island Games. And also, I think this shows what can be achieved for a small island like Guernsey if we all give a little bit of time and our ideas and trust and all the lovely smiles that you sort of added to the Island Games. What a fantastic event that was, and it wouldn't have happened without the island of Guernsey and its community. Thank you.
Well done. Well done, Island Games crew. Wasn't that a brilliant week, wasn't it, back in the summer? I know we were all so proud of Guernsey, just the way it was run and just the attention to detail. Just brilliant. Pride of Guernsey 2023, our next award is Teacher of the Year, sponsored by Core Fund Services. Now, this award seeks to recognise those special teachers who have inspired and positively influenced countless children through whether it be creative teaching methods or making learning fun and creating an enjoyable, warm and friendly learning environment. So we're going to reveal our 3 finalists up for this award, Teacher of the Year. So over to Joe.
And our first nominee is James Fairbrush. For his work as a teacher and inclusion champion at St Sampson's High School, where he and his team tailor teaching methods and structures to each student that needs specialist support. And second tonight is Mary Carey, for her work as a teacher at Herne School, where she organised, collaborates projects with the RSC, wrote her own narratives and organised summer concerts, as well as writing articles for Outdoor Shakespeare and for small schools generally. And third tonight is Steph Black, for her work as a speech and language therapist, including running her own single long lessons, little coffin, singing and signing. Good luck, everyone.
Nice one. Thank you very much, Joe. Well, let's find out who's going to win this award, Teacher of the Year. To announce the winner, please welcome from Core Fund Services, Martin Scott.
Good evening, everybody. And first of all, this is my very first Pride of Guernsey. Core is a brand new business, so this is the first time we've been involved. I'd like to thank the Guernsey Press. My wife and daughter told me tonight that they'd be in tears. I thought I was doing okay until I heard that telephone call, and it literally hit me in the chest. So, yeah, what an amazing night, and thank you very much to the Guernsey Press for that. So, Core itself, we're a brand new local business. We have a long-term sustainable strategy. Because of that, the next generation and future generations after that are really important to us. Also, on a personal level, I genuinely believe that each of us should be trying to be inspirational, we should be educating, and we should be engaging with other people, just in everything we do, whether we are a government, whether in business, just going about our general lives. So for me, nothing embodies people who can do this better than teachers and this Teacher of the Year award. So for that reason, I'm very proud that we are here sponsoring it today. So, James said earlier on there were over 40 nominations. I think it was 47, actually, in total.
Each one is a personal and heartwarming story. And I've been through them all. And again, a tough gig, to be honest. But what I would say is, we are here to award the winners tonight. However, each nominee of this award should be proud, because they've affected the lives of at least one other person, so much so that they've taken the time to make 47 separate nominations in this category, and they should be each of them proud of themselves. I'm certainly proud of them all. However, from that 47, we did have to come to 3 people in our shortlist, and for that we have 3 very special people: James, Mary and Steph. But of course, again, there has to be a subsequent reduction to a winner from there. Now, when it came to judging this, we were the panel who was there the longest. We deliberated the longest, maybe we just generally talked the most, but I like to think it was because it was actually a very difficult decision to make. And I kind of liken it to being, saying, choosing a Teacher of the Year award must be a bit like saying to your teachers, who's your favourite kid? It was an absolute nightmare. But we did eventually get there. And so, this is the bit I've always wanted to do. And the winner is Mary Carey. This is for you.
Wow. So usually those who know me know that I speak a lot, but I'm speechless, which is really bad. It is an honour and a privilege for any teacher to teach any child, because they're just magic. You heard Colby, brilliant Colby. So I thank you so much. I'm just overwhelmed. Thank you so much for supporting me, and it's been my honour to teach in Ham for the last almost 20 years. So, you know, for rough boats in the winter, seeing dolphins, but actually educating children with what it's all about, educating the future of the bailiwick, basically. So, thank you. And this is for all the small schools in the world.
Huge congratulations, well done. Okay, award number 12 of the night is Sustainability Hero of the Year, sponsored by Aon. And this award aims to recognise and celebrate those exceptional individuals who have made a difference and inspired others through their actions in helping to ensure the future environmental, economic and social sustainability of our island and the wider world as well. So Andy has got all the details of the 3 finalists for this award, Sustainability Hero of the Year.
Thank you, Carl. Okay, the 3 finalists this evening are Imogen Berryman for her new business, Evergreen Bridal, which aims to offer an eco-friendly wedding dress shopping experience for brides, allowing them to buy discontinued, example or pre-loved dressed, saving them money as well as reducing waste. And we have Rocket Cider for their dedication to growing organically and initiatives such as recycling apple pulp and wood clippings into compost, as well as promoting Guernsey through their farm tours. And finally, Claire Giles and St Martin's Primary School. For the creation of eco-friendly school journeys, allowing children to travel to and from school in a cleaner and safer environment. Carl.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Andy. So let's find out who's going to win this award, the Sustainability Hero of the Year. To announce the winner from Aon, please welcome Kelly Bodans.
Good evening, all. Aon Guernsey is very pleased to be here this evening, with all you inspiring heroes. At Aon, we are committed, united and passionate about supporting and helping our colleagues, clients and communities to make better decisions. increasing our positive impact on the world whilst reducing our negative impact, helping to develop sustainability. We are therefore delighted to be sponsoring Sustainability Hero again this year. As we have just heard, the 3 finalists are working in varied sustainable areas. Imogen, who is working with sustainable fashion, which is an area which helps both environmental and social issues. St Martin's Primary School, who is helping to reduce the emissions emitted in their community from commuting being a huge source of emissions on our island and in the world. And Rocket Cider, who are growing organically and developing regenerative methods of farming. We need people like all of the nominees that have been nominated in our community to drive sustainability forward and help spread an understanding of what can be done to positively impact the areas of environmental and social sustainability and governance. Well, our winners should certainly be able to continue to make positive changes and affect behaviours for the better for many a year to come. The 2023 Sustainability Hero Award goes to St Martin's Primary School.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Aon, for sponsoring this award. I am simply the head teacher of St Martin's Primary School. I did want to bring my 550 children, the staff of 60, and all their parents and carers tonight, but I'm not sure the sponsors would really have appreciated that. School Street was a vision of some of our pupils at school who came to see me to say, Mrs Giles, you want us to travel actively to school? We're doing that, but we don't feel it's a clean environment. There's lots of car emissions, and we don't feel safe. And from that nugget of an idea, we met with Traffic and Highway. We did leaflet drops around the whole parish, and we made videos to explain to the parish what we wanted to do. And our whole school community got behind that. And it just goes to show what a difference pupil voice can make, not just for this generation, but for generations to come, hopefully. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you to Lindsay for the nomination. We were thrilled to get the public vote because you can imagine it was a little bit of a contentious issue at the beginning, changing people's mindset. But at the moment, it's a year-long trial, and we're hoping actually our children will have changed the law by this time next year. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Another hugely deserved award. There's 3 more to go at Pride of Guernsey 2023 with the Guernsey Press. Young Achiever of the Year, sponsored by our good friends here at St Pierre Park Hotel. Now, this one, it shines a light on the great efforts of the Bailiwicks, many exceptional young people who deserve a pat on the back for their achievements, whether they're academic, a hobby, sport, or the arts. So let's find a bit more about it. Let's find out. Joe's got details of the 3 finalists.
And the first nominee tonight is Arthur Gupillo, who spent the last 2 years teaching himself how to play electric guitar, learning his impressive technique and skill through the internet to become part of a group which won the first battle of the school bands this year and played at Sark Fest. And the second nominee is Guernsey Youth Orchestra, Youth Choir and Concert Wind Band, who have become great advocates for the island through a trip to Barbecue, Germany, where they performed incredible concerts and shared the amazing talent found in Guernsey. And third is Katie Knight, who grew up in Sark, where she was a founding member and leader of the wildlife group Sark Watch, successfully fostered and rehabilitated hedgehogs and raised money for a range of charities through cake sales, raffles, jumble sales and helping at the Sark sheep race. Good luck.
Okay, there's our 3 finalists for Young Achiever of the Year. Who's going to win? Well, to present the award from St Pierre Park here, please welcome Elizabeth Rain.
Evening, everyone. On behalf of Handpicked Hotels, myself and the wonderful team here at St Pierre Park, we're delighted and honoured and grateful to yet again have the opportunity to host the Pride of Guernsey Awards 2023. It's been a privilege to be involved in recognising and celebrating such thoughtful, caring, creative and inspiring people here in the bailiwick. We hope you've enjoyed the evening so far. If you kindly join me in saying thank you, a huge thank you to our fantastic team. I can barely see them, but I think they're over there. Most of them here are all very young, and they achieve a great deal working tirelessly night and morning, day after day. So I want to continue by thanking everyone who has been involved in the awards from the initial creation and all those who continue to ensure that it happens year after year. And a massive congratulations to all the nominees and the winners. Your extraordinary ideas and actions directly affect so many people's lives and inspire us all to do better. So on to our award, the Young Achiever of the Year Award. As young people begin to carve out their own individual futures in what seems to be an increasingly challenging world, they shape their own lives, those of their families, of their friends and their communities, and they determine our future, society and the world around, as we've heard in the last few awards. The seeds they sow now determine what will flourish in their lives and of those around them, our best investment yet. So with the Young Achiever Award, we recognise, celebrate and encourage remarkable actions of the youngsters that create such positive impacts on other people. Yet again, we've received some remarkable nominations this year, and we've shortlisted 3 exceptional finalists. All 3 have achieved both personal successes and some unique successes to the wider community. All of them have performed brilliantly and inspired others with their motivation, enthusiasm and drive. So it was a very difficult decision. And once again, congratulations to all of those shortlisted. So Arthur, I'll give you a round of applause to each one. Arthur, well done. Katie, and to the Guernsey Youth Orchestra, well done to all of you. So myself and the judging panel for this year's Young Achiever 2023 all agreed that there was one nominee whose achievements are numerous and their actions go well beyond their own successes. We all concluded that the selfless nature of this nominee will continue to benefit others. And I'm sure that this person will have the opportunity to be on this stage again in the future. At a young age, the person took it upon, I'm sure you'll guess who it is. At the young age, she took it upon herself to set up the Sark Watch Wildlife Group, and as we heard, fostering and helping baby hedgehogs. This is just one example of the many charitable endeavours that she took. And she's taken her own initiative to raise money for many of these things. She's now taken her love and commitment for animals and wildlife even further and is studying at the Sparrowhawk College in the UK, where she's studying animal welfare and management. In doing this, she's facing some tough personal challenges and continues to raise money. So obviously, it's Katie Knight, the winner.
I would just like to say thank you to both my mum and dad for always being there for me and supporting me throughout everything I've done, and to the wider community of Sark that have supported me, as I had never expected to be nominated for this, let alone win, so thank you.
Just brilliant. A huge congratulations. Our next award tonight is Parent or Parents of the Year, sponsored by Ray and Scott. Now, it's to celebrate and recognise the important part that parents and guardians play in our community, providing that unconditional love, the guidance, the care and the time to make a difference to the lives and futures of the bailiwick's children and young people. I know there's some amazing finalists. Andy is going to go through them right now, the finalists for Parent or Parents of the Year.
Okay, here we go for the finalists of Parents of the Year. We have Elia Shaw for being such loving... Elia, well done Elia, for being such a loving, caring mother despite battling breast cancer, always trying to keep a smile on her face for the sake of her children. We have Luke Nichols for always bending over backwards, for being willing to go without for his older children and his baby daughter. And we have Natalie Alderton for playing the role of both mother and dad to her two sons, always putting them first and being kind, caring and fun. Good luck.
Cheers, Andy. Well, let's find out who's going to win Parent or Parents of the Year. Please welcome from Ray and Scott, it's Martin Search.
Good evening, everybody. As you know, my name is Martin Search, it's just been announced, and I'm representing jewellers Ray and Scott. We're on the bridge and we've been a family jeweller for over 60 years now. I amazingly have been there 50 years. I was minus 10 when I started. Anyway, I'm honoured to be with you and to present the Parent of the Year award. Being a parent in the 21st century presents many challenges, as it always has done. Children learn who they are through interactions with their parents. And here's 5 important things they need to hear. You're special and unique. There's no one else like you. Letting a child know, it will build their confidence. 2, you're intelligent and you have what it takes. These words spoken repeatedly will build your child's identity. 3, I'm proud of you. Children need to know when you see them and when you give examples. It helps them to understand themselves better. 4, I like you. They know you love them, but they need to know we like everything they do. 5, you can change the world. It gives your child encouragement, and you can't compliment your children enough. Now that's 5 actions out of a million. Being a parent is definitely not easy, but a most rewarding experience that any human can do. We never know how much love a parent will have until they become parents themselves. Now this brings me to the winner. This person had a very, very sad childhood. And as an adult, decided to be as good a parent as possible, therefore breaking the circle and teaching a better path for future generations. It was incredibly difficult to choose a winner. All the finalists over there are exceptional parents and wonderful people, as I'm sure all the other people that were nominated, and there was many, many people. So the winner of the award tonight is, let's have a look here, let's see what we got here, Luke Nichols.
Well, I honestly don't know what to say. Sorry. I didn't expect to get nominated, and I didn't expect to get this far. End of the day, I'm just a dad, doing what dads do.
And there you go. That is proof how much it means to win one of these awards. That emotion, it's just part of the evening. But well done, a huge congratulations. Final awards. It aims to applaud those inspirational islanders who face and overcome seemingly impossible challenges every day, offering hope to others through their display of personal strength and spirit. And it's the Overcoming Adversity Award, sponsored by JT Guernsey. Joe's going to go through the 3 finalists. Over to you, Joe.
All right, and first tonight is Jack Isabel, a former Guernsey footballer who was diagnosed with leukemia last year, but has not let it stop him from continuing to achieve, including raising 40,000 for charity by cycling from Land's End to John O'Groats. And second tonight is Jeremy Mahoney, who has defied all odds in recovering since discovering he had a brain tumour following a stroke, which led to an aneurysm requiring emergency surgery. And third tonight is Megan Clewett, who has battled her own mental health issues and now helps to teach and guide others towards mental stability and healing through yoga, no matter their age or ability. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you very much, Joe. And let's find out who's going to win the Overcoming Adversity Award. And to announce it from JT Guernsey, please welcome Joanne Jelowick.
Good evening. It really is an honour to be here as we celebrate the many remarkable stories of resilience and triumph across the board this evening. This year also marks a special moment for JT as we proudly sponsor the Overcoming Adversity category for the very first time. And I personally can say that I'm honestly, the experience has been nothing short of inspiring. Adversity is undeniably a topic that resonates deeply within every one of us in this room. It is, after all, sadly, an inevitable part of life. It knows no bounds and it respects no person. Life's difficulties can knock on anyone's door at any time, and it's only really at these times that the strength of character, hope, and determination that is in each of us that can turn what seems impossible possible. Heroes are everyday individuals accomplishing some extraordinary feats to overcoming challenges and uplift others. All of the nominees in this category have very different stories and experiences, but what has brought them together in being able to overcome their adversity is the courage and their own determination. With support from their families and friends, many of who are here this evening, they're not only thriving, but they're also giving hope and inspiration to others in our community. So choosing a winner from the exceptional nominees wasn't an easy task. Each of the stories touched our hearts and showed us the incredible strength of the human spirit. Each and every one of them is a very special person who wholeheartedly deserves our admiration. However, today I am thrilled to shine a spotlight on one individual who in the face of adversity stands out, and that person is Jacques Isabel. I think Jack's mum's Mary is here.
Thank you. Obviously, I'm not Jack. I'm Jack's mum, and his dad's over there, Renee. I'm just so proud to be here to accept this on behalf of Jack. I know he really wanted to be here this evening, but obviously, I'm sure as a lot of you know, he lives and works in Dubai. Just thank you very much. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I know Jack really wants to shine a light on blood cancer, and he's determined, to do even more after his Le Jog ride. The ride that he did, it wasn't just him, it was a group of people. There were 7 riders and 2 support staff, Sarah Griffith and Don Thomas. 2 of his brothers were riders as well. And Jack couldn't have done it on his own. They all supported him on his journey there and back. Thank you so much for this. He's gone to bed and he said, let me know, Mum, what happens. But he's asleep now, so no doubt he'll wake up to learn the wonderful news. Thank you so much. And thank you for the nominees and all the votes.
Right, well, there we go. 15 awards, 15 amazing winners, the finalists as well. Well done. It's just such an amazing night, I'm sure you'll agree. But one more thing. Yes, I've got here a special surprise. We like these. So just before we finish, a dazzling diamond surprise. And to tell us more about it, he's going to come back from Ray and Scott, Martin Search. Let's hear it for Martin. He's back again.
Unfortunately, you got me again. I'm really sorry. Now, this is something that the press and I came up with, that we thought all you guys that have been nominated, you should all be winners. Everybody should be winners. And everybody in all these categories should be winners throughout the island, because we all work so hard and do so much for each other. Now, we've come up with this idea, and it's completely at random. The press took every single nominee and put a little name in a hat and gave it to somebody that didn't know these names, they didn't know who they were, and they picked one out at random. Now, I've got the most incredible £1,000 diamond ring here in gold. Let's hope a man doesn't win it. Well, mind you, these days, I mean, it could be, it's good if a man wins it. Why not? It could be a whole new business stream. So, the name of this person, which I don't know, and I'm going to open this little envelope and have a look and see whether we can see without my glasses. I can see it without my glasses. It's Anita Davies. If you'd like to come up, please, Anita.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. That is it. That concludes the Pride of Guernsey 2023. Please say thank you with me to the Guernsey Press for putting these on each and every year. Thank you to our distinguished guests, our finalists, our award partners. Thanks to Joe and Andy Prio as well. Always lovely to see you guys. Great stuff. Cheers, guys. Well done to our winners, our finalists, and you can wear your Pride of Guernsey medals with honour. Thanks for joining us. Keep doing amazing things, and we'll see you next time. Actually, just before I finish, if all the winners could come to the stage, because we need to get a group photo of all the winners together, which will feature in the paper. So all winners tonight, if you could come up to the stage right now so we can get the photo. That'll do it. Congratulations, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Take care.